Hey, what's up, Pixels? Pixelate here, and welcome back to another Ice League video. And today we are prepping for our battle against the Manhattan Manectrics and Striking Bolt, their coach. I'm very nervous for this battle. But before I talk about it, make sure you booties hit the like button for me, and leave a comment and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be uploading again very soon. Right now it's just Ice League stuff. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, the Ice League is a draft league in which we each got 3 Pokemon from each of the main competitive tiers: OU, UU, RU, and NU. And we get to pick 6 of them each week to face off against our scheduled opponents. And I really want to come out of the first week with a win. I don't want to lose this first week. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we did, but I really don't want to. So, oh man, I don't have, you guys are gonna have to see some things. You don't know this, you don't know what's happening here, you don't see it. I'm gonna try and pull up Striking Bolt's team. He has, he didn't see anything. Okay. Alright, he has from OU, Mega Manectric, Gliscor, and Chansey. From UU, he has Infernape, Crobat, and Dragalge. From RU, he has Gastrodon, Flygon, and Meloetta. And from NU, he has Rampardos, Girder, and Leavanny. And on my team, I have Jirachi, Mega Diancie, Talonflame, Blissey, Mienshao, Porygon 2, Chinchino, Jolteon, Tyrantrum, and Weezing, Lilligant, and Mantine. So we get to pick 6 this week, and the first one I wanted to bring was the Jolteon, because we wanted a special attacker, and the Mega Manectric is a huge problem on his team. Like, I can't describe how big of a problem it is. It's like so freaking fast. It gets over 400 with a positive speed nature and 252 in speed, which is off the charts insane. I forgot to put, what? We'll put 4 in defense. Yeah. So it's a really big problem. So Volt Absorb is definitely going to help with it, and I don't think that anything else. We did run calcs. I built the team with a couple other people from Ice League last night, the Timid Gardevoir and the Jolly Infernape. They helped me build this team, and we decided that this would be the set. Now, Mud Slap, we tried to run calcs on it, but it actually wasn't in the calc because it's such an irrelevant move. But we went into Showdown and did it. It is a 4-hit KO on the Mega Manectric, and it lowers accuracy. So what happens is, if I go in for 2 Mud Slap, if I go in for 2 Mud Slaps and then a a Signal Beam, then it wins. Actually, no, Shadow Ball takes it out. So if we go in, so we're gonna change it. We're gonna make it Shadow Ball instead. So we go in for 2 Mud Slaps and a Shadow Ball, and this thing is gone. And the best it does is 2-KO us. So we have to hope that it doesn't bring a positive speed nature. And of course, Thunderbolt is just for the coverage. For the stab. Hidden Power Ice is for the Flygon and the Gliscor that may want to come. Choice Specs is so that this thing hits super duper hard. Oh wait, no, we can't go Mud Slap Shadow Ball if that's the case. It's fine, we'll go for 2 Mud Slaps then switch out. But anyways, got a message on Skype, y'all gonna need to stop. So Impulse is our first team member that we're bringing. It's really weird, I'm scared, but it's how the cookie crumbles. This is definitely one of those weeks where we don't have the upper hand when it comes to matchups, so we just have to do the best we can. So the other kind of wall we have for the Manectric is Megan the Blissey, holding Leftovers with Natural Cure, Seismic Toss, Soft Boiled, Aromatherapy, and Stealth Rock. So of course we're gonna come in with this thing and we're gonna eat up all the hits. This thing has 405 special defense and 713 HP. Are you kidding me? So once we go in and get it going with Blissey and get some Seismic Tosses off, the Mega Manectric becomes less of a problem. And of course we have Aromatherapy to get rid of status for our win condition, which we'll talk about later. We have Soft Boil to recover HP, because something I'm worried about is definitely the Crobat. It's one of his main physical attackers that I'm super worried about coming and wrecking shop this week. So I definitely need to make sure that I can get some recovery off. I was thinking about running Wish to pass it off to our win condition, but then I was like, you know what, I don't really need to do that. That isn't, like, it isn't worth it. It's not what I want to do. Seismic Toss, of course, is to get just consistent damage. It'll be doing, I'm pretty sure, 100 each time. And I mean, Mega Manectric probably won't be invested in HP, so we can sit here taking hits, and then we'll still be racking out the damage as well. Of course, we're not going to be taking many physical hits. Maybe we can take one just because of the HP. And then, of course, we have Stealth Rock because we needed to get hazards up. As much damage as we can get on this team is the damage that we need to get. So, I mean, I can't think of anything off the top of my head on this team that's going to take super effective damage from it. Crobat. The Crobat is going to be coming in, taking 25% from those Stealth Rocks. And if we can scare that thing out with status on our physical wall, then I am sure that it's going to be going really well. So it was holding leftovers to get more recovery. This thing is literally just in there to take the special hits and deal out as much damage as we can, because we really need this thing to last a while, to take the special hits, and to dish out as much damage as possible. So our next one is Oracle the Jirachi. Actually, I can't do that because I want odd numbered. Let's see, what should I put it in? Special effects. There we go. We're just gonna do that real quick. So we have Oracle the Jirachi holding the Expert Belt because it has such insane coverage. Now, you have to remember Serene Grace. 30% chance times 2, that's a 60% chance to lower special attack every time we fire off a Moonblast. So it may not always be super effective, and we may not get the Expert Belt damage, but imagine how crazy it would be. Serene Grace Moonblast, 60% chance to lower special attack. Manectric, you're done. You're cut, it's over. You lose. Not really. 20% chance to lower special defense. 20% chance to lower special defense here as well. Energy Ball also has 10% chance. But these are all, like, we want the 2 stab moves, of course. And Energy Ball is to cover, like, the Gastrodon. Problems like those that we really need coverage for. That's why that's here. So, let me look back at his team. I'm kind of worried about the Gastrodon. The Infernape could definitely come in. That's partially why we have Psychic. Because I don't always need to have Stab. The Chansey definitely going to be taking up all the hits. But this thing is really just our coverage monster. That's why it has the 252 special attack and Modest, because 328 is like, what even? And Expert Belt will be firing off all of these super effective hits that'll be doing insane damage and taking out anything. So this is pretty good coverage, if I do say so myself. So anything that comes in that I can deal out super effective damage on, it's gonna happen. This thing is fast. It's not much on his team except for the Crobat, Infernape, and the Manectric, I think. Those are the only things that break 300, and we're almost at 300, so we're outspeeding most of the things on his team, and we'll just be dealing out those super effective hits. Negative attack nature, of course, that's easy. Special defense, because you want to have odd numbered HP so you can take more residual damage from things like Stealth Rock, Spikes, freaking burn damage, what's it called? Pain Split, things like that. You want to make sure that you have odd numbered HP for competitive. And I'm pretty sure these two already do, right? Yes. So next up we have No Hands the Tyrantrum. This is our win condition. This thing is going to come in late game and wreck everything. I don't want to open up with it. I need to preserve this thing. This is the win condition. Let me tell you why. Choice Band Earthquake OHKO's Mega Manectric. And it's not gonna OHKO us either. The Mega Manectric isn't. Ice Fang Choice Band is probably gonna do the work to the Gliscor. I'm pretty sure Head Smash, OHKO's Chansey. We don't have the Earthquake is gonna do damage to the Infernape. Ice Fang does damage to Crobat along with Head Smash. Oh yeah, Head Smash. Head Smash does insane damage to Crobat. Dragalge can catch an Outrage. Gastrodon can catch like an Outrage or something. Flygon can catch an Ice Fang or an Outrage. Meloetta can catch anything really. Not can, it actually can't catch. Rampardos, Girder, and Leavanny. They're all gonna be catching this insane adamant choice banded Tyrantrum. This is win condition if I've ever seen one. This thing is not going to come in until late game. I have to make that promise to myself that this thing can't come in until the very late game so that I can make comeback. This is like my comeback right here, Tyrantrum is. And I really, really, really need it. And I think that if we preserve it properly and get some kills with Jolteon and Jirachi, excuse me. If we can come in and get some kills with Jolteon and Jirachi, we will be putting in work with Tyrantrum in the late game. So I really think that that's going to be doing a lot. We're going to be running Calcs the entire battle. Secret, spoiler alert, he's on a tablet, so he can't run Calcs. So that's an upper hand that we have. I kind of feel bad for it, but it's an upper hand. So yeah, no hands to Tyrantrum. I'm so glad that we really stepped back. Like, we really looked at it. We all knew, like, my team of people that I was building a team with, we knew how tricky, how uphill of a battle I had against him. And that's why we brought, look at this, Head Smash, Rock Head. We won't take any recoil, and we're going to be dealing 150 base. Imagine on a super effective Pokemon. This thing will wreck lives. Now, of course, if we miss, I'm going to be really upset. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to say the M word. Of course, we gave it some HP. Speed, I forgot what we said this would outspeed. But there was a specific Pokemon that we gave it this much speed that it would outspeed. I'm going to go back to the list and look at this. Oh, it was the Gliscor. The Gliscor, so we could get an Ice Fang off. Yeah. This is enough to outspeed Gliscor by 1 point. So I'm definitely win condition right here. This is the win condition. If Tyrantrum goes down early, before he has like 3 Pokemon left, I mean, it's gonna be a bad time for us. I'm just really nervous. I don't want to lose this battle, you know? Like, I can't win. I can't lose week 1. No, I have to come out of week 1 with a positive ratio. So then we have Playtime the Porygon 2 with Eviolite. This is our physical wall. It gets up to 452 physical defense with Eviolite. What? What? This thing is gonna take all the physical hits. We can open with it and get Magic Coat, so if he wants to try and set up hazards, we have Magic Coat and bounce it right back. We don't even need to worry about getting Blissey in to get the hazards up. We have Recover, so this thing lasts a while. We have Toxic to get residual damage off. Try Attack, just to have the stab move that we can be firing off. I want to know something. Do you get Try Attack? No, that's fine. I just wanted to see. But, I mean, Try Attack is going to be the stab move. 20% chance. If we could get a burn on something, a physical attacker, that'd be insanely good. We have Trace so that it can get a good ability, because if we can grab something like Toxic Heal off the Gliscor, and if they try to poison us, it's over. We can try and grab like Intimidate off the Manectric. We can grab like Natural Cure from Chansey. Adaptability from Dragalge, so then we'll be dealing off 160 base, Power with Try Attack, Levitate from the Flygon. There's so many good abilities that we could trace, and that's why we're bringing it. Download wouldn't be good because we aren't, like, offensive. Analytic wouldn't matter because we're not trying to get all the offense off. And Trace is just all the way up here, so that's definitely why we're bringing it. Playtime, the Porygon 2, holding the Eviolite is going to be doing the work. Like, nothing but the work. And, I mean, it can take some special hits, too. I mean, hold on, here's the iPad. I'll pull up the calculator and see what... No, I can do that with my head. 113. 339. 339 special defense. That's not bad either. This thing is going to be tanking a lot of hits. We can switch this thing into a lot of different hits when it's holding Eviolite. We have to make sure it doesn't get knocked off, though, because... I mean, 306 is good, but 452 is better. So yeah, we definitely want to make sure that we keep this thing with its Eviolite until it goes down. How much on his team gets knockoff, though? I don't think much is going to be, like, there isn't much to worry about with knockoff. I mean, yeah, not a lot of Pokemon on his team get it, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Which is good, because these things rely on their items. I wouldn't say rely on, but they definitely need them. And finally, we have our last attacker. It's a physical attacker. We have Fox, the Talonflame. It has Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, U-Turn, Roost, Gale Wings. This is the standard set. Talonflame is so easy to predict, but it's so hard to get rid of. And at first, I was against bringing Talonflame because of the Manectric, and I was like, why bring this thing if we're just gonna get bodied by a Manectric? But we figured out that the Brave Bird is gonna be doing some insane work to a lot of Pokemon on his team. Life Orb, Gale Wings, Brave Bird. I mean, that's gonna be let's see, 180, and then Stab. So 200 up in the 200. It's gonna be a lot of damage, basically. It's going to be a lot of damage coming off with Brave Bird. Flare Blitz, excuse me. Flare Blitz for the fire type coverage. U-turn so that we can get some initiative. We were going to run Volt Switch on the Jolteon, but then Mud Slap happened, and I was like, no, I can't do that. There's no way. I can't run Volt Switch when I need to have, like, Shadow Ball and Hidden Power Ice for the Gliscor and the Flygon. I couldn't run Volt Switch. We were going to, but... And of course it has some special defense investment as well, so that it can take some special hits. Honestly, this thing is just in here to hit fast. Most of my team is trying to get Okos. Basically. Most hits, if targeted properly, will Oko. Like freaking Earthquake. Choice Band Earthquake, Oko's Manectric. I think the only thing here that won't Oko its prime target is Mud Slap. But the accuracy drops are going to come in clutch. Personally, I'm excited. I'm really excited and nervous, and I don't want to lose. I'm literally battling in 45 minutes. That's when we're doing this. I mean, we have Impulse to Jolteon, Megan the Blissey, Oracle to Jirachi, No Hands to Tyrantrum, Playtime the Porygon 2, and Fox the Talonflame. And honestly, you guys had to know that we actually had to find a replacement. This coach, Striking, is the replacement for another coach, and he redrafted his team. I was prepared for a different coach and a different team. I was confident in that one. I was like, I can totally win this. We did practice battles with counter teams for me, and I was winning them. I was like feeling really, really good about it. I wasn't nervous. I was like, let's do this. I'm gonna come out with a positive ratio. But Striking, I mean, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Really, what we had to do is we had to go in there. We had to make sure we preserved No Hands. We had to make sure the Oracle is coming out when it needs to come out and just dishing out nothing but the finest of the hits. Super effective. Hopefully they're Stab. Like, if we can get Stab, super effective, Expert Belt hits off, that'd be great. But Moonblast, I mean, we may need to hit the Manectric with a Moonblast to get that special attack down. I mean, it's a 60% chance. Megan, you need to go in there. You need to take the special hits, and you need to deal that damage back out. because that's what you're here for. You need to go out there, you need to deal out the damage and take up the special hits. If Mud Slap comes in and is just a waste, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna be distraught, and just don't do it, please. Please. Now, that being said, I mean, this team, I feel pretty good about it. It's very weird. It's the weirdest team ever. But here's a story for you. My best team that I've ever built that went 10 battles in a row in victories when I was NU laddering, I thought it was the weirdest team I had ever built. I thought it was weird and I didn't like it, but that ended up being one of the best teams I had ever built. So hopefully the same comes in here. Striking told me that his team is pretty weird, so maybe it has some sets and some things that we're not going to be prepared for. I mean, Mud Slap. That's how bad it's gotten. Mud Slap. That's how badly I want to make sure that that Manectric goes down, because that thing is going to be dealing some insane damage. And of course we have to worry about the Infernape, the Crobat, the Gliscor, the Flygon, the Infernape. We have so much to worry about on his team, but I feel like we've done the best job possible of making sure that we dish back the damage. I mean, just hashtag Raleigh Ralts, y'all. In the chat, in the comments, hashtag Raleigh Ralts, please. Wait. Hashtag Raleigh Ralts. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And look out for our battle later today, where we face off against the Manhattan Manectrics and hopefully pull out a win for the first week of the Ice League. Oh my god. You know what? Hashtag Raleigh Ralts, y'all. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, stay pixelated.